Hi everyone, welcome back to our design lesson series. In each video I review some key design principles that you should keep in mind when you're thinking about renovating or decorating your space. There's lots to come, so subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video, please hit the like button. This time we're tackling the ever popular question of rug sizing. How important is the size of your rug? Super important. Area rugs are a designer's dream decor accessory for several reasons. They add comfort, texture, color, pattern, and most importantly, definition. Even if you have the best color in your rug or the best pattern in your rug, it all falls by the wayside if you don't have the right size of rug. Area rugs define your space. In a dining room, the rug centralizes the table and chairs, acting like a foundation or a landing for your furniture. In a living room, the rug defines the main seating area, and it gives that furniture arrangement a sense of place and permanence. A rug that's too small will look like it's floating and you lose that sense of place. So you see, it's rather important. I've got some guidelines here to help you make the right decision. Let's get to it. So for living rooms, you can go one of two ways. The first is to size the rug according to the room. This means you would deduct 3 feet from the overall length and width of the room, leaving an ideal 18 inches of floor space all around the rug. However, this might mean that you'll need a custom-sized rug. Alternatively, you can determine the rug size by measuring the area beneath your main seating and TV viewing area. This will help you define the space, and it will also help you determine whether your rug is proportionate to the size of the room. Let's look at some floor plans. So here we have a typical layout for a living room, and something that I see often is a small rug, maybe 5 by 7, sitting in front of the sofa like so. None of the furniture sits on top of the rug in this case. The distance between the rug and the wall is also quite large. All of this makes the rug feel like it's floating in the center of the room. If we use a larger rug, perhaps an 8 by 10, you'll notice that most of the furniture touches the area rug. This is an important guideline. When furniture, even just the front legs of the furniture, sits on the area rug, there's a visual connection from the furniture to the rug and vice versa. Plus, the size of the rug is now larger, so it sits more comfortably in the room overall. So this is a much better layout because the main seating area is now defined by the rug. If you have an even larger living room where your seating is away from the walls, then I would recommend having all of the furniture sit comfortably on the rug. Here I have a 9 by 11 sized rug that now contains all of the furniture in the center of the room. This is much more pleasing to our eye because it further connects the rug to the furniture and the rug to the room as well. You can see in this image, the area rug contains all of the furniture in this living room. This is especially important when you have an open concept space where you might have a dining room nearby. By placing your furniture on an area rug, you create a visual boundary and define your living room seating arrangement. So the guideline is to connect the furniture to the area rug. Either all or at least the front legs of the furniture should be sitting on the area rug. This will clearly define your living room setting. With dining rooms, the key is to have comfortable space for your chairs to move in and out beneath the table. The best guideline is to take the dimension of your table and add 24 inches to each side. That will give you the minimum space your rug should cover. Here's a dining room with a 3 foot by 6 foot table in the center of the room. And here we have an area rug that sits under the table comfortably, but you'll notice that the chairs are sitting half on and half off. So I wouldn't recommend it. The beauty of this rule is that it doesn't matter how large a dining table you have, it always works. Add 24 inches to each side of the table. It's very important that you add to each side, not just 2 feet to the length and width. This space is so that your chairs can move in and out beneath the table comfortably. In this case, we need an area rug that spans the space of 7 foot by 10 foot. This size might be difficult to find, so I'd round up to an 8 by 10 area rug. Let's see some examples. This rug here, albeit beautiful, is too close to the table size. You can see the chairs are already at the edge of the rug. So if you were to pull the chair out, sit, and then adjust the chair closer to the table, you'll be sitting half on and half off the carpet, making it awkward and uncomfortable. Unlike these images here, there's plenty of room around the table for the chairs to move in and out. So to recap, add 24 inches to each side of your dining room table to prevent your chairs from getting caught up in the edges of your area rug. In a bedroom, you want to have your feet step comfortably onto the rug when you get out of bed. A good guideline is to make sure your rug extends about 30 inches beyond the side of your bed. Again, let's look at some floor plans. Our bedroom example starts with a queen-size bed, but a smaller size bed, like a double or twin, would be very similar. And again, I see this arrangement a lot. This 5x7 rug doesn't extend far enough on either side of the bed to satisfy the guideline of 30 inches on each side of the bed. Plus, the rug is very small in relation to the overall size of the room. Next up, we have an option for a larger rug, an 8x11 sized rug. This means that now we have both nightstands and the bed sitting comfortably on the rug. I'd probably suggest going up in size to a 9x12 so that we have a little bit more carpeted area at the foot of the bed as well. Another option would be to have two small rugs on either side of the bed. Although none of the furniture sits on these rugs, you can see that together they fill in the floor space on either side and create a visual connection to the furniture, and fill the overall space. So this works as well. If your bedroom is larger and you have room for a bench or a settee at the foot of your bed, then you need to include that space in your area rug coverage. You can opt for a very large rug to capture all of the furniture, or you can slide your area rug down so that it sits under 3/4 of the length of your bed. This creates a nice visual connection to all of the furniture. And finally, if you have two twin beds in the same room, a small rug in the middle, filling up that space in between, will group the two beds together visually. Another option would be to have a larger area rug like so, making the rug more central to the room and having all of the furniture connected to the rug. Here are some images of rugs that are correctly placed and sized. And in this image, you can see a small-sized rug over top of another larger rug. This is a great tip if you have a small rug that you absolutely love, but is not scaled properly for the room. Place the rug at the foot of the bed and lay another larger rug underneath, following the guidelines. It becomes a statement rug. So there you have it. Area rugs define space and draw visual connections. They add comfort, color, texture, and pattern, but most importantly, they define invisible boundaries. If you keep these invisible boundaries in mind, the guidelines are easier to remember. That's it for today's design lesson. I hope it was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by hitting the like button and sharing it with your friends. You can leave your comments and questions in the comments section below. Plus, I'll have all the sources for the images linked in the description box as well. Please subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll see you next time.